So, you've had plenty of time to talk to people and snoop around. Who's the culprit? Let's hear it.
Well, I think the person doing the doing the bad things around here is... Actually, my prime suspect is you.
Me? Are you sure?
Well, on second thought, I still think it's you.
What kind of cockamamie conclusion is that?
I found proof that you've been embezzling large amounts of money from this place. I think you've been planting bombs as a diversion to keep the Redondo's owners from taking a good look at the ledgers until you can arrange to be long gone.
Well, sorry to disappoint you, but despite whatever you've misconstrued to be proof of my guilt, you are completely and totally wrong. In fact, let's not waste any more time here. I'm darn near positive Cassidy is our guy. He's been acting real weird lately, so head to the Zen Zone. He has to keep track of the tea and herb inventory, so he spends a lot of time down there. Maybe you can dig up some real proof.
Will do. Looks like someone lost their marbles. Mr. Mingles must have buried this here.
Nancy, you in there?
Yes, I am, Mr. Bleski.
A bunch of towels need to be folded in reception, so get on it.
Here's the latest note.
The clue is actress. Yes, that must be the room where the next bomb is planted. Mission accomplished. Yikes, it's full of ladybugs. Sure glad this bomb didn't go off. A secret, huh? I better find out what this key opens. That octopus is holding on to a key. That ought to keep him busy while I get that key.
Will Nancy Drew get to the garden and please catch a certain canine that is running loose again?
There he is, and it looks like he has some documents in his mouth. Mr. Mingles, drop it! Oh, I'd better follow him until he drops everything to make sure he doesn't swallow more evidence. I need to put this together and see what Mr. Mingles was carrying in his mouth. That was interesting. Where did you find this document, Mr. Mingles? Mr. Mingles? Uh-oh, he disappeared again.
Nancy Drew, in case you were wondering, Mr. Mingles was just spotted in the ivory room.
And there went Mr. Mingles. I better find a way to reverse the flow of the pneumatic tube and get him out of there. suspicious password has 3 parts?
Nancy, more towels need folding in reception. Get on it.
Time once again to work your detective magic.
discard. Aha! I'll bet that's the place the clue refers to. Oh no, there she blows. Oh shoot! Fire in the hole! Oh boy. And you were out of commission. Ick! This bomb's loaded with rotten eggs. I wonder what was printed. It looks like someone is using a special kind of ink and paper in this printer. Someone has smeared their finger on the inside of this door. I need to steam it up to see what it says. Whoa! That air pressure change sent a bunch of papers flying. I'd better collect them. Someone may have been trying to destroy evidence in here. That's too high up. I need to figure out a way to get it down. It looks like I have all those pieces of paper. They're blank. How do I get the ink to show up? Apparently, Joanna doesn't thrive in this environment. Could she be the bomber? Oh, shoot. Someone's coming.
What are you doing here?
Looking for you. I just wanted to talk some more. In fact, why don't you tell me about your brother? You said he was some kind of writer?
My brother Elwood? He's a darn good one. That's what kind of writer he is. Writes everything. Poems, stories, books, even movies. And that goofy haiku stuff. He's real good at that.
Is he the one who wrote that book you have called... Did he write the book called Midbreak at Waverly?
No, he's never been published. But last year, he came real close to selling a movie, real close. But this one person ended up saying no, and that was that. Broke poor Elwood's heart. And seeing him all crushed like that broke mine. Long as you're here, come on, I'll give you a tour. The person who owned this place before the Redondo bought it built this big, elaborate underground bomb shelter. It's pretty cool.
No, that's okay.
Nancy, you down there?
Yes, Mr. Bleski. Joanna and I were just having a nice little chat.
Well, care to guess who's now blowing little blue bubbles in the reception area?
Guess the tour is gonna have to wait. See you later. Oh boy, he got himself stuck in a safe? I better figure out how to open this.
Mr. Mingles, there you are. What a naughty, naughty boy you've been.
Please, Mrs. Montague, from now on, keep him tied up or something, okay?
I'll do no such thing. Especially since his odd behavior and all the other bizarre symptoms he now exhibits are your fault.
You're so angry about his botched spinal manipulation, I can't help but wonder how far you'll go to get even.
Well, it is my hope that she goes as far as she can. Mr. Bleski and the people he works for are interested only in money. Not fairness, not compassion, not justice, just money.
Hey, look, no one forced you to work here. You don't like your contract, you shouldn't have signed it. So just quit whining. And quit begging every guest that walks through the door for money to finance that idiotic pipe dream store of yours.
So you're aware that Helfton... So you know he's been discussing funding with Mrs. Montague?
Of course, Joanna told me.
That Joanna? The janitor? Is she your new BFF or something?
I could tell him what you've been doing. Course, that would mean your job, wouldn't it?
You mean it's against the rules for staff members to... date guests?
You bet it is.
You didn't tell me we were breaking the rules. Oops. You're the one who's been fraternizing with the help? Yes, sweet thing. Mummy is appalled too. I guess we know whose films we'll never watch again.
No, wait. You don't understand. I was preparing for a role. It was all an act.
Excuse me?
I was just seeing what a relationship with a lowly receptionist would feel like. I'm an actor. It was all research. So let's just keep this quiet, okay? There's no reason for anyone to suffer just because some nosy loser couldn't keep her big fat mouth shut.
If this throws a wrench in your career, good. You'll be getting just what you deserve.
How can you say that? What did I ever do to you?
It's not what you did to her. It's what you did to... Joanna's angry about what you did to her brother.
Her brother?
My brother Elwood wrote the best movie script ever. Only they never made a movie out of it because you turned it down. And then, when he tried to get you to tell him what was wrong with it so he could fix it, you ignored his calls. All 89 of them.
I will not be ignored. Oh my gosh, you're the one who's been leaving me those notes.
Who cares about the notes? She's probably the one who's been planting those bombs.
Bombs? Did he say bombs? Don't worry, sweet pea. That was the last straw. We are leaving and never setting foot in this dreadful place again.
By forcing me to work in the vicinity of someone as deranged as that janitor, you have failed to provide me with a safe work environment. And that is a breach of my contract, which means I, as they say, am out of here. Yes.
Is your brother looking around here too? Is he the one who's been planting the bombs? I can't believe this is happening to me. To my screwball sister, yes, but to me? I need to call my agent.
Open your eyes, dunderhead. Can't you see how preoccupied with publicity your supposed girlfriend is? She's the one making stuff go boom around here. Wise up.
Well, now that people seem to be all done slinging mud at me, I think I'll go take a bath in some.
4 words. Find the bomber.
That's only 3.
Now!
Hey, my bomb detector's going off. This black, and that means this emergency shelter is my next destination. It looks like there are 3 entryways. I think entering from the garden is the safest bet. Now that's a lock. Obviously the bomber hasn't come through this door. I guess I need to figure out how to open it up. A stone pig? This must be a clue to open this lock. That's where I need to get to. Cool, a hidden plaque. This coin looks like it would fit in that big bomb shell. Hey, I got a scroll from Homer. Who could this belong to? I think I got all the coins. Now it's time to see if they fit in the door to the bomb shelter. Oh my gosh, this is definitely the bomber's hideout. It's pretty dark over there. I'd better turn on that light. The sticky notes aren't blank anymore. There. Oh my gosh, you are the bomber. I was right.
Yeah, you were right. I planted the bombs to divert attention away from me and to postpone the routine audit that's supposed to take place next month.
What I don't get is why it was necessary for you to... I don't get why you embezzled money from the Redondo.
I have an aunt who's very sick. On top of that, they're foreclosing on her home because all of her money went toward doctor bills and she can't pay the mortgage.
I'm sorry, that's terrible.
Oh, don't be such a drip. I embezzled the money because I like money and because it was there, okay?
Oh, well, I suggest you stick to the sick aunt story when you turn yourself in.
Turn myself in? I don't think so. See, I just activated a bomb that's powerful enough to destroy the entire spa and everyone in it. So I, for one, am going to get out of here. I recommend you do the same. Bye.
No construction accidents here. Nick practically dropped the phone when I walked into his office after defusing that last bomb. He was so shocked he never even tried to run for the door. Of course, I had brought 2 police officers with me, and they were pretty big, but still. He tried to talk them out of arresting him by giving him the sick aunt story, but they didn't believe him for a nanosecond. Guess I am kind of gullible, huh? At least I'm not the only one. Apparently the Redondo's board of directors knew Nick had been overcharging clients, but they had no idea he was keeping a large part of those ill-gotten gains for himself. When they found out he planted all those bombs to cover up his embezzling, they promptly fired him and laid all the blame for ripping off their clients squarely on him. Then they quietly resigned themselves to the fact that the reputation of the Redondo had been irreparably damaged, and they'd no doubt have to shut its doors. However, believe it or not, ever since the trial, the Redondo has been filled to capacity. I guess it's true what they say. Any publicity is good publicity as long as they spell your name right. Speaking of which, even I got some publicity. In the Tinseltown Tattler, they referred to me as the teenage sleuth who solved the bombings in between a few much-needed procedures. I thought it was kind of funny, but my friend Bess Marvin says I should sue. But I can't do that. After all, they spelled my name right.
You earned special credits. Congratulations to you. Now that you've proven yourself, why don't you go play arcade mode? I think you'll find it a good challenge.